Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Superior Venom. The figure stands roughly 17 centimeters tall, and that makes him about 6.5 inches. And I want to preface this review by saying Superior Venom is one of my all-time least favorite designs of any character ever. That being said, the figure they made for him, not too bad. So if you're a Superior Venom fan, you're probably going to like it. First thing I want to point out, he has these attachable arm tendril things, whatever you want to call those. And thankfully, they learned from Agent Venom, and they put a thing on his back that actually stays on his back. And then these key in, so they don't just fall off all the time. Agent Venom's tendril things, just not a good design. They fell off all the time. These guys stay on, no problem at all. Good thing. Bad thing, no articulation in them at all, and they're not bendable, so they're kind of just stuck kind of in the way. So I don't know if you guys like that or not. For me personally, it limits posability a lot, so it's kind of a downside, but I guess that's up to you. We're going to take off these top two just so I can go through the review without them being in the way. We've seen most of the figure before. These hands, I thought at first they were Black Panther, but they don't have the pointy fingers on them, so I'm not sure if we've seen them before, but they're sculpted really nicely, so that's a good thing. We have these feet on here, which are also sculpted nicely, so another good thing. The head, I told you I hate the design of the figure, but they did a good job with the head. Or not the figure, the character, but they did a good job with the head. The paintwork for the webbing, it's supposed to be all over the place like that, so that works well. Definitely played into Hasbro's strengths there. And for the most part, the paintwork is good. You can see that they carried the spider logo all the way up in here, so that's a good thing. We do have a few missed spots, which is unfortunate, and a little bit of gray going on. Hopefully you can see that. That doesn't look great, but it's okay. Otherwise, the paints are good. The reds are fairly well done, and that's about it. So it didn't take a whole lot, but they did a decent job with it, so I am okay with that. As far as the articulation goes, the head can look all the way up, all the way down, side to side. You can even lean the head from side to side, so that's pretty good. We have the butterfly joint in here, which doesn't grant us a whole lot of range of motion, but it works. We have the standard ball hinge, which brings the arms all the way up, all the way around, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and then the wrist hinge and swivel. So pretty good spread of articulation. The ab crunch is pretty good. Waist twist is fine. Legs go all the way up. Very limited side to side, just like we've seen before with this body mold. Thigh swivel is fine. Double jointed knees, fine. Ankles go pretty far forward, so that's good. All the way back, that's good. And we have an ankle rocker. So if you're a Superior Venom fan, then this is a figure you should probably pick up. Really the worst thing about this guy is the way the tendrils just kind of hang there and get in the way. But they did a good job with the tendrils being connected properly, so that's a good thing. So it's, you know, it's not a perfect figure by any means, but they did a pretty good job, and I have to say, I do recommend it if you are so inclined to like this character. If you don't like the character, then don't bother, because it's not like an exceptionally good figure. But there it is. I hope you guys like it. I think it's good enough. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.